My name is Ute Walker, Director Teaching and Learning here in the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you here to the first Outstanding Achievers Award in our college. In a moment, our Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor Susan Mumm, will formally welcome you and open the ceremony, and it is my pleasure to just check that everybody is in the same space, irrespective of the fact that we are today in Palmerston North on the Manawatu campus, in Wellington and in Albany. So on this momentous occasion, we are sharing the same space, and I hope that it's going to be a wonderful afternoon, followed by with a presentation in a moment. And if there's anything at the moment that needs sorting out, can you let me know? Or is everything technically all right? Can everyone hear and see? Yes? Nodding? Yes? Wonderful. All right, with these few words, I would like to ask Professor Mumm to formally open our ceremony this afternoon.
Thank you, Ute. I would like to begin by saying how happy the college is to welcome all of you to what Ute has correctly described as the very first annual presentation to the highest academic achievers within the college. It's also, I think, our first three-campus simultaneous awards event ever. So we're hoping we get through without any technical glitches, but that might mean we have to move relatively snappily. I want to point out that this honor, or this honoring of academic achievement this afternoon, is restricted to students who have achieved more than 8.0 or higher in their academic record at Massey. Now, you've got to remember that this college has about 5,500 students, and this is a very elite group of 36 who have achieved that absolutely phenomenal academic record. It is an outstanding achievement, and I know how humble students are very often about their own abilities. I think you ought to be extremely proud of your academic record and realize how special it is, that it's not at all an average or ordinary accomplishment. What it should also do, I think, is make you feel extremely confident about yourselves. Another thing sometimes students have a little trouble with, but that your academic achievements underline as something you absolutely have the right to be. Highly confident about yourself, about your abilities, and about your futures. Really, with an academic record like this, which is a combination of native intelligence, extremely hard work, I hope good teaching, and a lot of other things as well, you can do anything. There is absolutely no barriers to what can be achieved by people who can become the top 36 in a college of this size. So with that initiating remark, I believe we're going to start the awards presentation down in Wellington. Is that correct?
Correct.
So I'm going to I can't see her on the screen, but I have faith that she's in the room. Yes, okay. I'm going to pass the microphone, in a sense, over to Robin Peace, the college's regional director in Wellington.
Koto, excuse me in my formal clothes, but I'm going straight from here to the final graduation ceremony at the Wellington campus, the Pacific graduation, and I'll be leaving in about 10 minutes, so we will be prompt. I've just got a few words that I'd like to say to the outstanding achievers, Pro-Vice Chancellor, colleagues, partners and friends. Welcome to the Wellington campus. It is our graduation week in Wellington, and it is the start of Matariki. Both of those are auspicious events for this occasion and to wrap around these extraordinary students that we have the privilege to be in the company of today. At my graduation this morning, the kaumātua reminded me of one of a whakatauki that is a particular favourite of mine, and I'd like to just pass this on to not just the Wellington outstanding achievers, but to those in Albany and Manawatu as well. Ko te manu e kai ana I te miro nōna te nāheri. Ko te manu e kai ana I te mātauranga Nōna te ao. The birds that eat of the miro berries in the forest, theirs is the forest. The birds that eat of the tree of knowledge, theirs is the world. And what we have in our midst here from our college are those students who are devouring the world and hopefully will go on to be students that will achieve on the world stage, because doing this well at this stage of your career is what that achievement is about. Now I've got 3 students here that I'll give the awards to, and there are 4 students in absentia. So I'm going to turn my back to the camera in order to call, first of all, Stacey Cool. College, congratulations, very well done. Stephanie McFadden, on behalf of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, congratulations. And finally, Claire Orchard. Congratulations, very well done. And in absentia, we have Jennifer Davidson, Melissa Chester, James Dickey and Jacqueline Dooley, who have been unable to attend, but I think a round of applause for them in absentia. I'd like to now pass the ceremony to the other end of the island, to Associate Professor Peter Lynham. Peter, thank you.
Thank you very much, Robin, and it's my pleasure to speak and do the presentations for our Albany students. Earlier today, I was at the gathering down in the room below us here in the round room for the Samoan independence, 50th anniversary of the Samoan independence celebrations. And there were about 300 or 400 Pacific Island students from various schools in Auckland who were celebrating and singing hymns, and I escaped, I have to say, at the time of the kava drinking celebration, for I had other things on my plate at that point. But then I came back to find plates here served to congratulate our wonderful students. If a country can celebrate and take pride in its independence, then people should take pride too. And we have every reason in the college to be immensely proud, but you have reason to be proud of what you achieve, and we want very much to do almost as well as the Samoans. They celebrate better than us maybe, but we should also celebrate with real joy the wonderful, wonderful achievement and the great ethos that we have as a college, as students study such a rich variety of subjects and explore so many good things. So with no more ado, let me stand here so that I won't block anybody else and call you forward one by one. Desiree Buckley. So congratulations, Desiree. Julianne Sugar. Congratulations. Zoe Lisk. Erna Okapaura Watkins. Erna. Hayley Morrison. What about Hayley? Louise Parkinson. And Rebecca Webb. Very good. And in absentia we have Joshua Taylor and Lydia Dawson, who couldn't attend. And so now I'll introduce Uta Walker in Palmerston North, who's going to introduce the success stories in Manawatu.
Thank you, Professor Lynham. my pleasure to present the first certificate to Francis Archer.
Congratulations.
The second goes to Kimberly Dewhurst.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Chelsea Dowling.
Congratulations.
Karen Edlin.
Congratulations.
Nadia Jones. Alison Sefton. Rongomayaya Tefaiti. Natsumi Yamauchi.
Congratulations, Natsumi.
I think our last recipient has not arrived yet, so we will have to congratulate him in absentia. Thank you.
Yes. Can I add some additional congratulations from people who were invited and wished to be here, but most of whom are down at Wellington graduation right now. Vice Chancellor Steve Mahari, AVC Research and Enterprise Professor Bridget Haywood, and AVC Academic and International Professor Ingrid Day. All of whom wish you very well indeed.
And congratulations also go to Tianchi Yin, Stephen Batch, Nicholas Drake, Joel Gaynor, James Kelly, Ria Liang, Jessica Reedy, Melanie Searle, Mary Selby, Erica Ramirez Tanyo, Marcel Zenfeld-Well, who are all in absentia today. So congratulations to all of them. Thank you. Yes, a round of applause to all of them. It's an occasion of joy, and I would like to also thank my colleagues, the regional directors, Professor Lynham and Professor Peace in Wellington and Albany, for doing the presentations today. I can only echo the sentiments that have already been spoken. At the time of Matariki, it is certainly true and appropriate to say that you are our stars. You are guiding lights and models for other students, and it's a joy to be congratulating you today. And we hope you will be able to celebrate the rest of the day. And have a good afternoon. And talk to each other, because you may not have met each other before, because you come from such a variety of different programs and studies. So all the best for your future, and thank you for being here today.